This is another view recorded about 4 hours ago of the International Space Station flying over the Pacific and heading towards the northern area of the Baja Peninsula, California, west coast of the United States. And the strong Category 4 Hurricane Hector continues to move westward across the central Pacific. And with the west coast of America now on your screen, you can clearly see how clear conditions were. And welcome to another update on Hurricane Hector from the Force 13. And Hector is located 15.5 degrees north, 143.9 degrees west, about 800 miles east-southeast of Hilo, Hawaii, or 1,000 miles east-southeast of Honolulu. Maximum sustained winds are 155 miles per hour, 250 kilometers an hour. Present movement is west or 280 degrees at 16 miles per hour or 26 kilometers an hour, and maximum central pressure remains at 936 millibars. This is a view of a live webcam on the main island of Hawaii. And on the forecast track, Hector is expected to pass roughly 150 miles south of the big island of Hawaii on a Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 155 miles per hour, 250 kilometers an hour with higher gusts, and is a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale. Now here's the National Hurricane Center's latest track chart on the hurricane. And you can see that the big island is under the yellow advisory. Now we have a look at tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. Now this is for the strongest down to the weakest. On the screen, 50 knots, 58 miles per hour. Wind speed probabilities. And hurricane force wind speed probabilities preliminary. And now here's the latest NOAA floaters on Hector. And at this point in time, I'm not sure what the size of his eye is. We will continue to bring the latest information on Hurricane Hector, and not forgetting that we have other tropical systems on the radar, and more importantly, the Westpac. And sea surface temperature is not an issue. It's around 28-29 degrees Celsius. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center is reporting that wave height is at 40 feet. Now here's the latest upper level divergence. Wind shear, the unfavourable is the area in red. The shear tendency, and you can clearly see where the hurricane is. Now we have a look at the latest 850 millibar vorticity, and you can clearly see where the systems are located. Now this is the life of Hurricane Hector up to a few hours ago.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.